You're gasping behind your beak mask in a plague-ravaged street, 1350 Italy, as a mob closes in with torches and pitchforks. Froth bubbles from your lips, body racked by fever. The very Black Death you fought now claims you. Patient screams echo in your head, their boils bursting like overripe fruit. You were the healer, the bird-masked savior. But now they call you Cursebringer. Stones flying as you collapse in filth. Hero of the pandemic? Wrong. Just a feathered fool in a death parade. Let's rewind to your grim origins, because being a plague doctor wasn't a calling. It was a curse wrapped in wax and herbs. You're born in the early 1300s, squalling in a cramped hut in medieval Venice. Floor slick with canal muck and rat droppings. No silver spoon. Your dad's a barber surgeon, hacking hair and limbs with the same rusty blade. Mom's a washerwoman, scrubbing plague-stained lemons till her hands crack. First whiff of life? Sewage from the Grand Canal mixed with the sour tang of vinegar-soaked rags. Fun baby years, right? Wrong. By age 4, you're dodging rats bigger than cats, belly growling from bread that's more mold than meal. The Mongol hordes brought the gift that keeps on giving, Yersinia pestis, flees jumping ship from Crimea in 1347. Black Death hits like God's middle finger. Neighbors cough blood, swell with buboes black as sin, die foaming in days. Your little sister bloats up, skin hot as forge coals, screams fading to rattles. Mom buries her in a shallow pit. No time for proper graves, bodies stack like cordwood. Dad? He drowns terror in cheap wine, staggering home to rant about bad air miasma. Church bells toll endless. Priests preach sin's punishment. But God's on vacation when half your street empties. You learn quick. Life's a lottery, where fleas hold the tickets. Playmates vanish. One day kicking a pig bladder, next they're carted off. Bring out your dead! Your family scrapes by. Dad lances boils for pennies. You fetch leeches from swamps. Slimy suckers wriggling in your fists. Trauma piles. Famine follows plague. Crops rot unattended. Your brother starves, skeletal, eyes hollow as tombs. Survival's your inheritance, not gold. The curse of seeing death up close, too young. By 10, childhood's deader than your neighbors. Dad hauls you into his practice, a dingy shop reeking of blood and herbs. Learn or starve, he grunts, handing you a lancet. Training's brutal. Mornings slicing corpses for anatomy. Maggots squirming in guts, your stomach flipping like a bad omelet. Afternoons, mixing poultices, theriac potion with viper flesh, opium, and 60 herbs, stirring till arms ache. Masters, guild doctors, drill Galen's humors. Balance, blood, phlegm, yellow bile, black bile. Imbalance? Bleed 'em dry. Fun med school? Wrong. Practice on beggars, lance buboes. Pus squirting like rotten custard. Screams piercing your ears. Fail? Whack with a rod. Precision or perish. Evenings, study by tallow candle, eyes burning. Memorizing Avicenna's texts. Arabic wisdom translated, but half's guesswork. Isolation hits. Friends shun you. Plague touch, they whisper, crossing themselves. Crushes? Forget it. Girls flee the death boy. You sneak herbs for a village crush with fever. Heart pounding. But she croaks anyway. Guilt gnawing like rats on grain. Black Death rages. 75 million dead worldwide. Europe halved. Cities ghost towns. Wolves prowl streets. You mask up early. Leather beak stuffed with lavender, cloves, to block miasma. Goggles fog, gloves wax-coated. Stabby McBeakface, your new look. Dad dies mid-lancing, bubo bursting on him. Ironic, huh? You're the family healer now, pressure crushing like pyramid stones. You're 20, qualified after guild exams, bribe the examiners with wine, recite humors backward. Venice hires you as plague doctor, contract, 4 times normal pay, but risk your neck in infected zones. Kit up. Ankle-length oiled coat. Beak mask like a deranged crow. Wand to poke patients from afar. First shift. Wade into quarantine hovels. Air thick with rot and despair. Lance boils. Prescribe bloodletting. Leeches sucking till skin pales. Patients beg, "Save me!" You mutter prayers to Saints Sebastian and Rock, patrons of plague. Success? Some survive. Herbs numb pain. Isolation slows spread. Your bird doctor. Kids point in awe. Peak perks. Citizenship granted post-plague. Tax-free life. Jackpot in a dying world. Travel quarantine cities. Paris, London. Same horror, same boils. Delirium everywhere. Form bonds with fellow docs. Sharing ale in taverns. Another day not dead. Harem? Nah. Celibacy-ish. Too risky with infected. Sneak romances with nurses. Hearts racing under masks. But fear kills passion. Highs, save a noble's kid. Rewarded with gold. Build a modest house. Stock herbs. Feel heroic. Processions honor you. Crowds cheer masked parades. But doubt creeps. Treatments kill as much as cure. Blood loss weakens. Herbs poison. Witness mass graves. Pits bubbling with lime and bodies. Emotional toll. Hold dying hands. Hear last confessions. Tears fogging goggles. You're 35. Legend in beak. Survived multiple waves, but wear tears like old leather. Empire of plague expands. New strains, like pneumonic. Cough blood. Dead in hours. Contracts renew. Pay skyrockets. But exhaustion bites. Led teams. Train apprentices in mask making. Vinegar scrubs. Peak moment. During 1350 outbreak, you quarantine a district? Burn infected goods. Save thousands. Mayor knights you. Figuratively. Wealth piles. Invest in trade. Family grows. Wife, kids, in safer suburbs. Social climb. Dine with elites. Masked tales enthrall. But shadows lengthen. Accusations fly. Witch doctor. Mobs blame you for spreading, not stopping. Health falters. Constant exposure. You cough ominously. Mask hiding pallor. Family suffers. Son catches it despite precautions. Dies writhing. Your herbs fail your blood. Guilt stabs deeper than lancets. Isolation deepens. Friends die off. You're pariah in peacetimes. Plague bringer. Burnout hits. Nightmares of bubbling flesh. Screams echoing. By 50, the beak weighs like lead. Plagues wane post-London fire. But your relic, modern med laughs at miasma. Favors quarantine over bleeding. Contracts dry. You're sidelined. Teaching outdated lore to skeptical students. Body betrays. Lungs scarred from fumes. Joints ache from endless rounds. Family distances. Fear, contagion clings. Poverty nibbles. Savings dwindle on failed cures. Isolation crushes. Wander empty streets. Mask retired, but stigma sticks. Die around 60. Alone in a rented room. Fever finally claiming its due. Poetic justice? Visions of saved and lost swirling. So, you masked against death, lanced the horror, only to choke on its fumes. A life of feathered hope, plague's cruel punchline. Worth the beak? Ghosts caw no, as you fade.